This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. I know I'm not going to shock you when I say that we've got a violence problem with the Republican Party. We have an entitlement problem also with the Republican Party. They feel entitled to violence. They feel entitled to control over not only women's bodies, but apparently over private citizens who are just asking questions on the Capitol grounds. Clay Higgins is a Louisiana Congressman, 3rd District of Louisiana, South Louisiana. Former cop with a history of violence. He quit his job as a cop just before disciplinary measures were taken to correct his violent behavior when, I think, serving a search warrant or something. Let's just get to that before I play these videos. I've got video of a guy named Jake Burdett, Maryland resident, asking questions of Paul Gosar on the lawn of the Capitol, asking him about his allegiance and association with white supremacists and white nationalists. You'll remember Paul Gosar is the one who put his little cute cartoon together of him murdering AOC and some anime copyright infringing nonsense. And it is absolutely fair to ask that question. And Clay Higgins, anyway, I'll read about Clay Higgins and his time as a cop, and then we'll move on to the tape here. This is from The Independent. Clay Higgins resigned from OPD in 2007 on cusp of major disciplinary measures. And this is from a letter, I believe, from the mayor at the time. PFC Clay Higgins used unnecessary force on a subject during the execution of a search warrant and later gave false statements during an internal investigation, although he later recanted his story and admitted to striking a suspect in handcuffs and later releasing him. That's a problem. Now he's a member of Congress, and he carries with him this entitlement to put his hands on. He didn't call the cops. There's Capitol Police everywhere on the Capitol complex. He did not call the cops. He instead grabbed, assaulted. I'll tell you what. I'm all over the place here. I'll just play the clip of the questioning, and then we'll talk about it, and then we'll play the clip of the assault. Watch this.
Representative Gosar, can you talk about when you did that rally with the neo-Nazi Nick Fuentes? Can you talk about when your family did an ad all endorsing your opponent? Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Hey, please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
I'm a congressman.
Can you tell this guy? Can you tell this guy?
Talk, and then I'll come talk to you privately.
Can you tell this guy? But you can't answer the questions that he has.
No, I can answer the questions. Bro.
Okay.
Listen, I respect you first. I'm Clay Higgins. I represent South Louisiana.
Clay Higgins.
All I'm asking you to do is just peacefully stand by with your camera, and I promise you, look at me, I'll come talk to you straight up. I'll answer all your questions. Fair enough?
Do you know about his family and his endorsement?
Yeah, I'll answer that when we talk.
Okay.
Asking questions. Clay Higgins approaches him, doesn't immediately put his hands on him because he knows that's inappropriate, illegal, in fact. So he just gets in between he and Paul Gosar, who apparently can't defend himself, can't answer simple questions about his association with racists, with Nazis. So then Clay Higgins decides, rather than call the assistance of Capitol Police to infringe upon someone's redressing of their government, their freedom of speech, the First Amendment that they so proudly proclaim as they wave their constitutions in the air, he did this.
No, you're out. You're out. You're out. You're out. You're out. Aren't you a congressperson touching me?
Get off me. Someone video this. Get this on video.
Get off me.
Get this on video. This is assault.
Get off me.
This is assault.
What are you trying to do, Clay Higgins? You're a U.S. congressman touching a person. You can't put him off the street. Get off me.
Let go of him.
Let him know. Let him. You calm down. You need to calm down.
Calm down, sir.
You don't get to put your hands on anyone without their consent, Clay Higgins, you don't. One, you're no longer a cop. You're a member of Congress. If you have an issue with someone, you feel they are breaking the law, that they are acting inappropriately, you call the cops over. But because you're a Republican and you feel entitled to control the body, the existence of this citizen, you did what you did. Reprehensible. Illegal. This is assault. If any of you walked up onto somebody on the street and grabbed them and carried them to a different location, not letting them go, refusing to let them go, in some jurisdictions, I think that could be explained as kidnapping. You're detaining someone against their will. It is an assault. So we will see. I would hope that Jake Burdett, this progressive activist, self-described progressive activist and law student, I would hope that he would seek charges against Clay Higgins. You don't get to do this. While the right wing whines and complains and has hearings in Congress about left-wing violence, they perpetrate assaults on the Capitol grounds on citizens. This person wasn't endangering anyone. He was asking questions. And even if you're out there and you believe it was out of turn, he's not an official journalist, he should have waited his turn or waited until the speaker was ended. None of those concerns are material to this. Clay Higgins took matters into his own hands and assaulted a citizen. Disgusting. And where's Kevin McCarthy? They want order. They want decorum. Nothing will be done because extremism in the ranks of the Republican Party is also a problem. Entitlement, violence, control. We need to demand not just better, we need to demand consequences for this wannabe ex-cop. I'd love to know what you think about this. Let's talk about this in the comments. You could also call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can absolutely email me daily at dollemore.com. I would love to hear from you. Follow me on social media. We can jaw about it there. I'm at Dollemore just about everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Follow me there. And if you appreciate what I do, the messages, the analysis that I bring, you can support my work by right here on YouTube. Click the join button below. Become a channel member for $1.99 a month. Or you can, even better, go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast and help support what we're doing right here within the walls of this room. I love you guys. I appreciate you very much. Spread the word about this. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.